Good morning, friends. First of all, thousand apologies that I couldn't upload videos for last couple of days. There was too much of work on my head. Anyways, today it is important that I discuss with you because Mars, Mangal, is making a shift. It is leaving its sign of deviation and getting into the sign of Leo in about a few hours from now. So I want you to understand what would be the result, the consequences of this particular transit of Mars into the sign of Leo. See, we all know that Mangal was not very comfortable in the sign of Cancer, it being a water sign and a sign of emotion, ruled by Moon. Now, Mars, as we all know, is associated or known or represented as a soldier, a Senapati. Now, when we talk about a soldier, we talk about action, aggression. We talk about weapons, metal. These are all hardcore things. And a soldier being emotional is not a very good sign. So first of all, I would want you to open your chart and see, because the sign of Cancer is always represented in your chart by number 4. Now, today, as we are talking right now, I'll give you a few of the planetary movement at the current time. Now, if we assume that you are an Aryan, then Mars was here in the sign of Cancer, which is now moving in about 2 to 3 hours, will get into this sign of Leo, where already we have got Venus. Mars from here is going to aspect or look, whichever place Mars is situated, from there it looks at the 4th house. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is looking at Moon. Moon is not a concern over here because Moon is going to move in maybe few hours, I would say. The concern is Ketu. Now Mars is looking at Ketu in the sign of Scorpio. Ketu is aspecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the sign of Pisces. Mars also is looking at Jupiter, the 7th aspect, and even the 8th aspect that Mars holds, a special aspect. So the signs that are coming into picture over here is Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius and Pisces. Today's current position, as you can see, Rahu is in Taurus, Mercury is in its own sign, Gemini, Sun is here in the sign of Cancer, Mars would be moving in few hours, and Venus is situated over here. Moon and Ketu is here, Saturn in Capricorn. These two planets, Aquarius, Jupiter holds the position over here. These two planets are going retrograde. Now, keeping all this in mind, first of all, look for the 4th house, number 4, wherever it is written. It could be in the 1st house, 7th house, 8th house, 10th house, wherever it is. You must have realized last 45 days you had trouble over there. And especially the last few days must have really been very troublesome because Mars was in the Gandanta point. Now, Gandanta point is whenever a planet, especially a planet like Mars or any other planet for that matter, moves from a water sign to a fire sign, you can understand that if water is thrown on a very hot griddle, what happens? There is steam. So now Mars, as it will enter in few hours from now, you will see the steam. very generic I'm talking about, but there are few points I would like to, I've already written down over here. So allow me to refer to this notes. See, now Mars is all set, okay, to get into the sign of Leo. That is today on the 20th of July 2021. It will remain in this sign till the 5th of September. As we know, it transits into a sign for 45 days. It is the right time now when it will move to get new ideas, and the result can be that you can expect that various things coming in front of you as Mars will now move. Now, what are the changes that you can expect from this particular transit? Point wise, I'm explaining to you. The first of all thing that I would like to share with you is it is a very welcoming change for Mars, because Mars is getting into a fire sign. Mars itself is a fairy planet, so it's very comfortable over here. It's a major relief, okay, for many of us, because it is coming out of its debilation sign, and it was in the most debilitated degree of 27 in Cancer. The second point I would like to raise over here or share with you, it is also a big relief, because this movement of Mars in the sign of Leo would relieve the house where Cancer sign is. So I was telling you in this, like I have got this in the 4th house. Number 4 is written in the 4th house, but your 4 number could be your marriage house, it could be your profession house, it could be your in a social circle income house, it could be here in the house of foreign settlement, travel, losses, isolation, hospitalization. Here it is wealth, here it is neighbor, siblings, here it is domestic happiness, 5th is relationship, children, and all creativity, all those things. Just look for that house. In that house, if you are having trouble for last 45 days, it is releasing. So you are coming out of it. So it's a good relief for you. Now, we have to even understand that Mars was aspecting or was looking at Saturn. Now this opposition also is over. Though we still have an opposition of Saturn and Sun, but that is getting released now. The second thing I would want you to understand, I'm talking about the third point now here. Now Mars will be in a very good dignity, powerful, with full strength. So you can see it is energized. It would be energized in few hours. Okay. There will be, but the flip side of it, there could be lot of fire, aggression, action that will be coming in next 45 days, especially in the house related with Leo. So look for, now as I told you to look for number 4, now look for number 5. If number 5 Leo sign falls in your chart anywhere, that house will start getting action, fire, aggression. So you will move in that house. Suppose it is a 10th house. So in your profession, in your career, it is into a very super active mood and a lot of things are happening there. Likewise, similarly, the next thing is we can find ourselves very active in the matter related to house, where Leo is falling in the chart. We can see very active, aggressive and ambitious things happening, but you will also realize that that particular house you are dominating now. Now sometimes it becomes difficult, because if you are dominating the 7th house, maybe there could be a little aggression with your wife, spouse, Although it can be a good transit because the sign of Leo is always a sign of creativity. Now, all this fire, action, aggression will increase manyfold when Sun also will join Mars on the 15th of August. It's a long time now. And this particular combination is going to remain, that is Mars and Sun together till the 5th of September. At that time, you will really be very active and very ambitious. See, sometimes being active, being aggressive, full of action, sometimes it has got a positive. Many a time it is positive, but sometimes it can go negative also. Now I'm talking about in the government, on the mundane level. We'll see that. Now the next point is, right now Mars and Venus is together. I've mentioned over here, Mars and Venus is together. Now what is Venus? And it's going to remain in the same position till the 11th of August. Now this can lead to dominance and control struggle with your relationship. So if you are into relationship, there could be a little dominance, which may lead to again conflicts. And it can hurt someone because you don't have control over it, you are too aggressive. That is one area you need to check. Either you will keep your ego or your relationship. The choice is now. You will either keep your ego or you will keep the relationship. So there could be a break off also. So please try to understand this position for relationship is going to be a little troublesome. Venus currently has transited from Cancer to Virgo, also don't help much in relationship matter. So from Cancer to Virgo, Venus is not into a good position. You'll also see that this transit of Mars in Leo, you can utilize this time for property related matter, because Mars is the Karak, a significator of property and land. Especially, to put it in one word, it is a real estate. It is also the planet which signifies career, business. Okay. So, and especially when Sun and Mars together can create a lot of aggression. But the biggest challenge would be what? Is how to redirect this aggressive energy into creativity and productive activities. See, when I have fire in my hand, I have two choices. Whether I utilize it to make my food or to burn the jungle. Fire is there with you. So it is how do you redirect this fire. If you utilize it in a very wise way, then things are going to happen in a very positive way. But if you are going to use it in a wrong direction, wrong way, and handle it in a very negative form, then trouble for you. Now, if Leo, the sign Leo, which means number 5, is in any of your Dusthana houses, which means 6, 8, and 12. Please understand this also. Mars loses its strength in the 4th house. Even this has to be considered in the 4th house. Now, if number 5 is written in your 4th house, then the Mars Digbal or Digbala is lessened. Then a person needs to be very careful against illness, accidents, expenses. That would be a challenge for you there. Still, Mars is in a good dignity, so benefits shall be drawn, no doubt about it. Okay, you will be able to direct and take action if you put it in the right way, and it can be much better time than the last 90 days. For the last 90 days, Mars was not in a very good form, but now it is into the best position, I would say. So one more point I would like to share with you is now Mars is transiting and creating a few joint impacts. That means there are some impacts that it is creating for the next 45 days. Now, there are 3 to 4 planetary conjunction. That was what we call in Hindi, yutis. And we should discuss these 2 points in the yuti, the conjunction. First, there is a aspect of Mars over Jupiter. I'll explain to you. Mars is looking at Jupiter. Now, when Mars aspects Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius, this combination can easily lead to a very fundamentalist views and actions. People can be very aggressive. Now I'm talking about the masses. It could be the country, it could be in the world, it could be anywhere. And the aggression would be towards your belief system, what you believe. This transit can even help us with our education, with religious activities, spiritual growth. But a person will definitely have issues if they are very dominant or very adamant about their belief system. So if you're very fanatic about things, then this could cause trouble. The second thing is Mars looking at Ketu. This also what will cause. Now Mars will aspect Ketu in the sign of Scorpio. Mars and Ketu both will be aspecting the sign of Pisces. I explained to you from here, it is aspecting here, Ketu is aspecting here. So there's a double aspect on the sign of Pisces. Whichever house Scorpio, look for number 8 where in your chart it is situated. Number 12, because that is Pisces. Where they are falling, we can see a lot of explosions over there. These houses will be into explosion. Unpredictable events will take place in these houses as Mars and Ketu together will create an energy of Scorpio because they co-rule it. Because Ketu is in Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Ketu is sitting there. Ketu is aspecting Pisces. This can lead to a lot of explosion. There can be a lot of uncertainty in that particular house. So which are the houses you're going to look now in your chart? House number 5, house number 8 and house number 12. Especially house number 12. Oh sorry, number 12, not house number 12. The sign 12. Look for it and you will see that there is something happening in that particular house. So friends, this was all about the transit of Mars happening in few hours. Let us all take the benefit of it. Do not misdirect yourself. Walk the right path. Do whatever best you can. Don't be very aggressive. If there is a fire, utilize that fire in the right direction. Give it a right channel so that the next 45 days, the energy that you have, you put that energy in achieving things rather than spoiling things for yourself. Take good care of yourself. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you have liked this video, please share this video, subscribe to my channel, click on the notification bell icon as well. Thank you so much. God bless you.